we have come up with the perfect weekend trip for you. After the day trip, road trip that Carlo and I did, we've been talking, we're thinking about what is the perfect amount of time to spend in a car for only 2 nights away. And we came up with the answer of 3 hours. So now, together with Berghaven, the accommodation where we're at, this is going to be the central point for an extremely action-packed weekend, which we're going to show you in the Central Drakensberg. There are 4 dams on the property where you can catch bass. Carlo completely smoked me in that, but at least that means that there is fishable waters. And today, we're going to be trying our luck at catching more fish. 2 for the black fluke. And we're going to be going down the side of a mountain in a very interesting fashion. Berghaven, they don't have any sort of like coffees and stuff available, so we don't have coffee in our system. We found this place called Valley Bakery Artisanal Goods. We're dressed for this insane activity we have coming up because we need to be able to get dirty. I feel really out because this place is like wedding venue straight out of Northern Pretoria vibes. The first activity of the day is that. But we've come here early because opposite to the parking is this place behind where we are now. Is called Sandra Sano. It's a trading store museum, and I believe all the contents that are being sold inside are still the original products from the 60s. All of the stuff comes straight out of Lesotho, which a lady named Sandra went and got. That's Oros. And it's like the actual product. Oh my gosh.
It's Coca-Cola from back in the day.
Fanta Orange. I think that some of the stuff in the store you can actually buy. I might be wrong. I will find out for you guys to tell you. But I think you might actually be able to buy some of the stuff.
Look at that jar of sweeties.
Like those must be modern.
These are for sale?
Yeah, those must be modern chap.
Good day, esteemed gentlemen. How can I help you?
Original tops. If you didn't play with these as a latte, like you should know these, the plastic ones, the ones that actually split. So as we did find out, you can actually buy things here, and the option was between coffee that I was going to try to drink that's 80 years old. Decided against that because I found an old South African map. We haven't looked at everything, but definitely if you're ever in Winterton, come check it out because we're going to our next activity now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to send ourselves down the side of a mountain on 2 wheels with no engine and no pedals. We're with Drakensberg Scoot Tours, and we're basically going to be riding these big wheel scooters down these mountains. So right now we've got a little 15-minute 4x4 trip to get to the top of the mountain, and then as you can see we're already in our safety gear. I think there'll probably be another briefing on how it works, and then we're just gonna eat, I guess. To my dear girlfriend who warned me about not getting sunburnt, we've just made the realization that we're about to get roasted. Just come back to Berghaven after the scoot tours to jump in the pool, to freshen up, to go and have lunch, and then get ready for the next activity.
I'm very, very, very hungry.
We got chow on the stomach, now we're gonna go play around on some cliffs.
What kind, Owen? So Vertical Rush offers a load of things like slacklining, a king swing, which we're going to do right now. They also offer abseiling and via ferrata, which is also a very adventurous hike.
Yeah, that's sick. Finding that little snake was super epic. Like this whole trip I've been wondering like where are the snakes, and I'm so stoked we found it. The snake was super chilled, let me handle it, that was dope. Anyway, this thing, a lot of you might look at the swing and be like, oh that's lame. I think it's the perfect swing for people who might want to do something like RB or Graskop or even bungee at Blokrans, but don't know if they'll be able to do it. This gives you that initial feeling of falling, but it catches you really quickly. What we're currently doing, what's called? Terra firma.
Via ferrata.
So we're basically doing a cliff walk. It's a hike where when you see the yellow you strap in, because you're basically just climbing along the side of this cliff. So we're going to do that, and then after this we're going to go cool down with some refreshments at Drakensberg Brewery. I feel like where I'm putting my body to get the shot is way more exciting than the actual hike. If you find yourself in the Winterton area and you are a beer lover, definitely come check out Drakensberg Brewery. Leave the SAB beers behind. That is not a real beer. Come taste something that's handcrafted with one of the most epic views of the Central Drakensberg. There you go. Was it on this time?
Yeah, it was on.
Day 3 and our last stop on the Central Drakensberg adventure. It's stop number 6, I believe, and we're at Drakensberg Canopy Tours. Humans were never actually meant to be up in the canopies of trees, but because of research in South America, canopy tours have been developed. We're busy walking down to the first zip line. Grave up there of a man named Barry. He died at 22 in 1938, I believe. He was a rock climber, mountaineer from Scotland, and he was climbing Monk's Col, and apparently the stone he hooked himself into gave way and he unfortunately fell to his death. Oh my gosh, listen to this. Guys, I know canopy tours is a popular thing. Some people might think it's boring. I've done a few of them before, and let me just tell you one thing. If you treat it more as like a walking safari or a safari in the trees, you get to experience the canopy, a place where humans don't really get to go. So I suggest, like, put aside your ideas of what a canopy tour is. If it's not adrenaline enough for you, it doesn't matter. Like, you get to experience a part of nature that you really don't ever get to see. 250-year-old Cape Ash. Sick. Check out the yellowwood. Cape Chestnut.
So when we receive more rain here on the channel,
Yeah.
it's a nice waterfall.
Oh, epic.
That was that for our canopy tour and our ziplining. Honestly, it was amazing. People we met, great people. Can tell we are probably very much exhausted, sunburnt, and yeah, but it's been fun. The last 3 days has been.
I just realized you're doing the outro for the whole thing. I understand what you're doing now.
I don't care anymore, I'm tired. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the canopy tours are definitely worth it, and if you do not check them out, you are missing out on a huge part of natural life. Do them. Also at the end you get a bottle of water and a Kit Kat. And please be fit, because Carlo almost didn't make it back to the pickup point.
I'm like an obese Teletubby. Wait, Teletubbies aren't obese. Teletubbies are just fat, right?
What?
You don't get obese Teletubbies, you just get Teletubbies. I'm a Teletubby.
I don't understand why this is part of the conversation.
Oh, this is definitely entering the video. Let's just say that.
Whoop, whoop.
A huge tip I can give all of you is train, get fit. Don't be a Teletubby.
Now we're going to pack our bags and we've got 3 hours back to Durban. Peace.
Okay, bye-bye.